at 197 pounds for Iowa, we have Nathan Burak. Burak took first place at the Midlands Championships. He took wins over two of Nebraska's wrestlers, Aaron Studebaker and Derek White.
Both these guys are extremely tough, very well in shape. I've trained with both of them actually, and both of them love to push the pace. So this would be a fun match to watch to see how they do in this crowd, in front of this crowd.
Aaron Studebaker ranked 15th in the nation.
Lucky Burak ranked 3rd.
Both men are active wrestlers. In their match at the Midlands, Aaron Studebaker fell in a 4-2 decision to Burak. Looks for a single leg, doesn't get it. In close is Studebaker. Tried to get in close for a trip of some sort, unable to get it though. Burak looking for that 2-on-1 Russian. These two men are just trying to push each other around right now. In close. They break away.
Lucky Burak really looking for that 2-on-1 Russian tie. Very well known for it.
Throws it by.
A takedown.
Burak threw it by. Studebaker tried to get a reversal, unable to.
He's got that whizzer in there locked tight. It's very hard to get out of that. Like it's got his arm trapped. What he's got to do is get his hips up. Get that leg up. Try to put it on his hip.
Burak in the better position here.
Studebaker trying to do a good job of defending here, getting close to the out of bounds. Gets the leg out, get the arm out. And there could be a possible 2 for a Merkle position for Studebaker if he gets his leg through.
He could get it. He's looking for it. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. The referee is going to call a stalemate.
That was a good call. I didn't see much action from either guy in that position.
Great action from both men. All started off with Burak throwing the head by, went to grab the leg. Studebaker was very quick to get a whizzer in.
I think they're going to challenge it for a 2.
They are going to challenge it. I'm not for sure if Nebraska is challenging it.
I believe so.
Looks like it. Nebraska is challenging to see if Studebaker was in fact in control there. With that.
It's called a Merkle position, or it's almost like a front headlock position on the side. The ref's looking to see if he actually did have control.
It looked close. Most of the time you do need to snake your leg in to get full control.
That's right.
To get those 2.
If Studebaker would have had his leg snaked in between Burak's legs, or even on the outside of the leg, it would have been easy to call the 2 there. But being Burak had that leg tabled on this far left hip, it's very hard to call that position. And the refs see it as neutral, no score.
No score.
Manning will lose that challenge. We're no longer allowed to challenge the matches or any calls.
Good action right off the whistle. See, these men moving their feet a whole lot, especially at these upper weight classes. You don't necessarily see that as much.
That's right, and I think that has more to do with the caliber of wrestler you're seeing here. Both these guys nationally ranked. You definitely want to see, or excuse me, you definitely expect to see that kind of motion regardless of what the weight class is.
Short time left in this first period. A lot of action, but still no score.
Scoreless, but yeah, they're very entertaining match so far. Both guys working hard.
This is exactly what you want to see in this type of matchup. Burak takes bottom to start this second period. Studebaker.
Trying to drop the legs in. Burak able to get to his feet quick. Did a very good job of sealing off. Again, these two guys have seen each other before. They know what to look for in these top-bottom positions.
See Burak again, trying to get in close, trying to go for that throw by again.
You can see Burak definitely trying to get that wrist control. You're definitely going to see him try to hit that 2-on-1 Russian again.
Studebaker, like a few of the Huskers, does like to get an underhook to look to set up his shots.
That's right. Very good from the left side underhook. Both guys trying to get control of the tie.
Went for that throw by again and went for the trip. Studebaker not having any of it. Goes for it again.
There it is again.
Double leg takedown by Burak.
Got in really deep on that shot. Was able to pass through his arms, get to his hips.
Studebaker looking for an escape, looking for a way out. Burak staying heavy on him.
Burak with an extremely tight spiral ride. If we see him start back over in the middle, might see that position again, the spiral. Going right back to it.
Something you don't see very often, but you're seeing right here, is that Burak on top is really moving his feet a lot.
That's right. He's staying on his feet, doesn't want to be on his knees, trying to put a lot of pressure, as much pressure as you can on Studebaker's hands.
A lot of people you'll see just hook on, ride, try and get a leg in.
Tight. Right. He's pushed him forward again. Nathan Burak definitely trying to put a lot of pressure on his hands. Goes to that far knee, far ankle, and might switch off to the spiral. There it is.
Studebaker building up. Burak trying to stay heavy on that head. Looking to get the escape. Burak looking for a return. Gets a return.
And this is what you call doing the work. Both guys are working hard. Studebaker still trying to get to his feet, and then Nathan's just trying to put as much pressure on his hands. Both the guys doing a lot of work here.
Both of these men in top physical condition.
Absolutely. I mean, 197 is really tough weight class. Both these guys just definitely working as hard as they can to get these points. There's Studebaker with the escape.
At the end of the second period, that is very important for Studebaker.
Right up under, no riding time given yet. So this is very, very big for Studebaker.
But again, Burak looking for that throw by. Goes into a 2-on-1 Russian. And that's going to take us to the third period. What a lot of action in that second period.
Absolutely. Studebaker's going to go back down, feeling confidence on his position at the bottom. Like to see him get up in 14 seconds, but definitely get up and looking for another takedown.
That is for sure.
That far knee, far ankle again. Switching sides, tight waist. And right back to that spiral. He's doing a really good job of putting pressure on Studebaker's hands here.
Studebaker working his way up.
Studebaker got to find a way to adjust here.
Looks for a switch. Doesn't get it. Up to his feet.
Stay in bounds. Got to stay in bounds.
Going for a switch. Gets the escape. Burak still, though, with a riding time advantage now of 1:12, so he does have that 1 point bonus point. Studebaker needs a takedown here. Not for sure what the issue is here. Referee's having a conversation. Looks like it's possible that the Iowa coaches were looking to challenge or are challenging to see if it's possible that both men went out of bounds before the escape.
This is the time to challenge. I mean, we only have 2 matches left, so if you honestly feel like a call could have went your way, this is definitely the time to challenge.
And if Burak wins this, that seals the deal for Iowa for the dual win. It was very close on the outside. Here we go. From there, we see that it
It's really
was very
close.
clearly that both men had at least 1 foot in bounds. I'm not sure what the Iowa coach was looking at, but he may have a better viewpoint than we did. Referee's checking. This crowd getting a little antsy, waiting for this call. Must be closer than I originally thought.
Now, if they returned the call, they would have to put some time back on the clock. Hey,
They remain with the 1 point escape.
Right call, so they will lose their challenge as well.
Here we go. Studebaker working hard.
Got to find a way to put it together here. No stalling calls for either guy.
Studebaker really moving Burak around, looking for an angle.
I don't think they're going to call a stalling call. No shots have been taken yet. There's one.
There's one call. He's in deep. Looks to lift it.
40 seconds left.
Lifts it up. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it?
Trying to
Goes
step
for a
through.
trip. Doesn't get it.
He's got to stay in bounds here. Seems like he's working his way towards the out of bounds line.
Gets it higher.
Nothing.
Nothing. Had to let it go. Stalling
There's a stall
call
call.
against Burak.
Given kind of late, but 26 seconds left.
Gives 1 point to Studebaker. It's all tied up, except 1 point still for Burak with the riding time advantage. Nebraska looking for another stalling call.
10
Studebaker
seconds left.
with the underhook.
Burak with the overhook.
Looks for something. 2, 1. Not gonna go.
There's the match.
The crowd is not happy about that one.
Very intense there at the end. That was a great last 30 seconds.
Ref's talking it over.
Not sure if Tom Brands believes the score is right.
There's nothing decided yet.
Very close match.
Looks like there might be a question on if there was, in fact, a stalling or something along those lines, but great action at the end of the match there. As it stands right now, Burak leads 4-3. All right, looks like they removed a point
The
from
stall
the
call.
stall
That was
call.
actually Burak's first stall call, probably.
Yes, that's, I believe, what is going on.